Yo, what's going on, everyone? I know that Power Ranger news is in a dark place right now. It is super quiet, and some of the fans think that Power Rangers is going away and it's no more. But I'm here to tell you that the future is brighter than you think. We're gonna talk about that today. Let's get into it, break it down. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Fan Club. It's your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. Hey, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day on this Saturday to check out this video. And second of all, we hope you have a great weekend. We wanted to hit you with at least one video today because it's kind of like a family day. We got the Vikings on in an hour. Probably when you're watching this, the Vikings are probably just going to start or they're playing. But go Vikings. And I've been seeing a lot of things about Hasbro, a lot of like crazy stuff. And there's a lot of negativity. And I think a lot of fans are scared. They don't know what's going to happen. And I'm here to tell you that for Power Rangers specifically, we're in a decent spot because Hasbro is going to need to make money. They're not just going to give up, right? They're not just like laying off people and we're giving up. No, they're going to have to keep pushing out stuff. And one thing that we know that the fans get behind is Power Rangers. Is it the biggest money maker they have? No, but it's the one stable money maker you have. It's the one like brand that you have that isn't on clearance shelves ridiculously. If you go to Ollie's and Ross, yes, there is some Power Ranger stuff on discount, but it's a lot of like the villains, the pink Rangers, the yellow Rangers. Every once in a while you might see a red or a blue Ranger, but it's a lot of the stuff that the fans didn't care too much about after the first releases, the people that got them. And then you have a bunch of Marvel, Star Wars stuff everywhere. Just ridiculous amounts of Hasbro board games, Hasbro figures in the clearance sections. And Power Rangers, at least in 2023, showed some growth number-wise. We had 2 shows, and you can say what you want about them, but they got the fans talking. They did give us 2 projects and over 50 items. Like, we're talking 50 different figures when you add up all the different toys from Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury, Power Rangers, the Lightning Collection, the Pop figures, the Super 7 figures. There were a lot of items, and even though they're taking a year off or like a hiatus, it sounds like we're still going to get some type of Power Ranger stuff. We reported about the McFarlane toys coming out next year. We think that that's pretty cool. That could be a whole other door that is open. And possibly Hasbro might not be making any Lightning Collection toys, or they're not making a lot of Power Ranger toys next year. But look out for licensing deals. Look out for them to still put out Power Ranger products, but not technically a bunch of Lightning Collection stuff. But they've shown that they want to give the fans toys. They are a toy company. They want to give the fans shows, right? They just want to do it the right way and kind of figure out what in the hell they are doing. Hasbro has problems as a business, but I think for Power Rangers, this is one of the franchises that is making you money and is moving you in the right direction. They even reported about that in an investor call a few months ago, talking about Power Rangers helped them out a lot. Between Peppa Pig and Power Rangers, those 2 brands helped us make up for this loss. Even though they're negative 20%, it said, there are still some brands that are making them some money. I don't see them, while they're hurting, just completely scrapping Power Rangers. I think behind the scenes, they're going to double down. And that is my prediction. And that's why I kind of made a video a few days ago talking about if Power Rangers could save Hasbro. Go check that out if you haven't. It's because you're going to look at your brands that are killing it. Like they're going to look at Peppa Pig and say, okay, let's make a Peppa Pig movie. Okay, Power Rangers, let's do more with you. Transformers, let's make more movies. Let's do more stuff with the brands that are big. Like G.I. Joe's a weird one because they put out a few movies and they haven't been great. So is that one that they're scared on? And for years, I always felt like Power Rangers was treated like G.I. Joe, like they liked it. And it has a good fan base, but they were scared of it. Well, now that Power Rangers has kind of shown that it will make you some numbers and some money, I think they're going to double down. I think that eventually you're going to see a lot of Power Rangers stuff. It's just going to take a second. And now that they're in like, I don't want to say they're in Hail Mary mode, like they need to just find a miracle, but they're definitely looking to take advantage of the brands they already have. And I said they need to get a new original show that they can eat off of. Something new. That's like big to me. If they can get another original series that they can sell millions of dollars in toys off of, that would be big. But right now, you're working with what you got, and what you got is Power Rangers has a really big fan base that will buy this stuff, especially if you give us what we want. I've never seen a toy company like, how do I say this? They've taken advantage of certain Rangers, but we barely got like any JDF stuff. Like, how long did it take for us to get a Master Morpher? There is no White Ranger Morpher. There is no Green Ranger Morpher. Crap, there's no Green Ranger helmet, no yellow, no Black Ranger helmet. It is crazy to think about that a lot of these items that fans would jump on, they're slow with it. And I get why they released the pink one in one of the first of the series. I think it was like white, red, pink or something like that, because they knew that pink wasn't going to sell as much as the rest, so they needed to release that first. And because we know whenever they release the Black Ranger Morpher or Black Ranger helmet or Blue Ranger Morpher, people are going to get those. I guarantee it. I know I'd be on a sign-up list somewhere. So I think they need to take advantage more of the nostalgia stuff, and that's why it is a little weird the Lightning Collection is going away for a year, but maybe they're taking a hiatus. And when they come back, they're going to be like, all right, the wait is over. Here is a bunch of stuff that the fans have been asking for. I mean, it worked out for Cosmic Fury. There was a lot of things that they said there were changes that were made because the fans were asking for it. And it turned out pretty good. I mean, listening to the fans is never a bad idea. Now, obviously, you always have to take your budget and certain things into consideration. Like, we can't make a $20 figure all die cast and release a bunch of stuff with it. You have to be smart. But I always thought the Lightning Collection was pretty good, especially when it came out and it was only $20 and not almost $30. It was a decent deal for all the stuff you were getting with it, with the extra helmets and hands and weapons. But now that it is like almost $30, it's not that great of a value anymore. So maybe they do need to take a step back and re-deliver the promise of giving good figures, but also at a reasonable price. I mean, the damn Megazord for Cosmic Fury when it came out was like $70, and since then it's been on sale for $50 or cheaper. And I took advantage of the $50 deal. I didn't feel comfortable buying the damn thing for $70, and it's cool. But for $70, you would love to see some type of electronics with it, some lights, some sound, stuff like that. Hasbro is definitely doing a decent job with Power Rangers. I can promise you that. I feel like even with all the shit going on with Hasbro, I feel like we're in a better spot than we were with Saban. And that's just an opinion, but I think we could show some numbers of that. Like, under Saban, besides Samurai, that was like the one season that did some decent numbers. After that, it just eroded and eroded till by the time it got to Ninja Steel, it was real bad, and then he sold it. Hasbro has done a good job with Power Rangers, but because all this stuff is going on, people are scared and they're like, oh no, Hasbro's going to tank Power Rangers, blah, blah, blah. I don't see it happening. If anything, worst case scenario, they sell it to somebody that wants it, but that's in like 3 to 4 years. They're going to put out a movie. They're going to put out things, put out shows. There's no way you spend all that money on Power Rangers and don't do that. I mean, that would be just a giant L. But what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think it is a dark time to be a Power Ranger fan, or do you think times are actually brighter than people think? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make videos like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Anime King Nick, Chaos Draco, The Arctic Operator, Miguel Ortiz, Let's Talk Sports, Papillon Oger, Roderick Ham, Louis Cairns, Salima Ramirez, Danny Nascimento, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, and Sean Schiffer. Thank you guys again for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member. Please join the fan club support team right now. We have a Blue Ranger power-up and a Gold Ranger power-up. This is an awesome way to talk with the fans. Join a fan club official chat group. You can also be featured in our videos. At the end of the videos, I will shout you out. That's if you get the Gold Ranger power-up membership. Go check it out. Go support the fan club. We love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.